Yes, all the way
Small
through.
e, small n. I didn't create this password. Apparently they don't want anybody on their network. But now we're going to overload it. So no looking up weird stuff during the GMM. No Instagramming. No, you can't Instagram. So go to the Junior League of Honolulu website, top right hand corner, click on the green flower that says login. Okay. It's going to open up a new white box that basically asks you for your username and password. Okay? For those of you who have no problem, you enter in your username and password, you're good, you're happy, you're able to access the website. For those of you who have no idea what your username or password is, there's two links at the bottom of that white box. You're going to click on the bottom one, not the first one, but the second one, the bottom one. You're going to click on that and you're going to enter 2 times your email. Okay, so whatever email that you've been using to log in the past, before we made this change, have you been able to log? Okay, so you've never been in it. Okay, so if you have no idea what your username is, you have an option to basically enter in your username there, and it'll send it to you, or your password, it'll send it to you. If you have just, again, completely no idea, come see me personally, because we'll just look it up manually. This is the email that you had originally put on your membership forms when you re-upped your dues every year. This is a traditional, so it was as of last year when you renewed dues, correct? Was it the last year? Last year.
The last one we had on file.
The last one we had on file. So I had some people who said, I've changed jobs since then. I no longer work for, First Hawaiian Bank. That is the website, that is the email, the last email that we had on file for you. That is your username. So again, if you have no access to your First Hawaiian, yes, Tiana.
It's saying the credentials you provided cannot be dated.
So we probably have a different email for you then. Do you have another email that you've used at all? Okay, so Tiana, I'll see you.
I've logged in 5,000 times on this, and it's the same email, and it even sends me an email telling me that it's my email and my email again for my password, and I'll do it again, and it says I'm not authentic.
Still, okay. So you guys aren't the only ones that have had problems.
Well,
We've
we need to
had,
figure that out now.
yeah, so I'm going to look those up manually, and we're going to reset your username and password manually. Yeah, it's not been as smooth as we hoped, unfortunately. But once you are in, that's where we're actually housing all of our documents, and we're trying to go as virtual and green as possible. So we do want you to get onto our website. You can see Jeannie Alexander updating her Facebook page now that she has.
I just got a picture from like 5 minutes ago. Already on the website.
Nice, I love it. Okay, so we are running out of time. I just want to make sure, those of you who have not been able to log in successfully to the website, please do see me. I'll stay after the GMM today because we do want you to log on. It is pretty important. And with that, we are going to move on to our final hour. And what you will be able to expect, thanks to our training committee, is the second hour of every GMM, you will receive your training, the training that you basically have believed in since joining our organization. It is part of our mission statement. And with that, I think we're in for a really big treat. If you could please join me in welcoming the committee for training.
Well, we don't have a skit for you, but aloha kapoho means greetings to all of you. And as the training committee, we've been very busy identifying topics and speakers who are the best of the best in this state. And we need you to help us help you by paying attention to the kahiao as well as our website, where we will be asking you questions there that will help us with our training plans. And in order for me to move forward, this great team, I wanted to introduce them because they're going to be working very hard with me. And we have here Courtney. She's our recording secretary. We have Jamie Alexander, Lori Nakamoto, Xavier Clay, Debbie Bosworth, and Chris Lau, who was our training chairperson last year. So thank you very much, but we want to make it valuable to each one of you, because how you spend your time here and your money, we want it invested in you. So in order to do that, we need to provide value-added training for you professionally, as well as if you're in business as a business owner. So thank you very much. For the training tonight, we have our new cluster training committee? Community cluster. But before I segue to them, do we have the person here that wanted to highlight about the mother-daughter training in November?
No, Chino is not here.
She's not here? Okay, because that's another thing we have in our plans is a Super Saturday if it doesn't relate to this training during the meeting. We'll have a couple and that's not mandatory, but it'll be beneficial to you as a professional or as a business owner. So we'll go ahead now and segue to the next committee, to train. Thank you.
The next cluster.
Cluster. I'm new to Junior League and I'm just having fun learning from all of my mentors here who have been with you for so many years.
I wore white for you all.
So do we have an icebreaker? So please welcome up one of the tri-chairs from Impact. She is going to lead us in.
Okay, it is 7 o'clock and Jennifer is on time on the schedule. Welcome to the very first Junior League meeting, and some of you might not know who's involved in the community cluster. So we are going to play a little game. It's only going to take 5 minutes. It's going to get crazy. But this is what you're going to do. First of all, if you look at your agenda, you see that we are at 7 o'clock, and there's going to be an icebreaker, and there's a list of clusters below that, community clusters. And what you're going to do, for those of you who don't have an agenda, you do need a piece of paper to do this icebreaker. Okay? So those that you have an agenda, you will see that there are people listed for, there's different categories underneath icebreaker. So you're going to need a pen if you haven't been taking notes all this time. So those of you that don't have an agenda, please write down Wahine Forum, Impact, PR&D, Public Affairs, My Story, and Kids in the Kitchen. If you have an agenda, don't worry about it. Save paper, look at the agenda, you're all good. Okay? Here's the deal. This is what we're doing. Most of you do not know who are on these specific committees because most of the times it changes every single year, right? Right. So we're going to play a little game. We are going to ask all of you to name one person on each of these committees, but not only are you naming one person, to make you physically get up and move, you have to ask one person from these committees something special about them. Name of their dog, cat, what's their favorite color, how many kids they have, something. When the person that comes back here, the first 3 people that come back here with all 6 categories fills out, they will win. Yay! A prize. So here's the deal. Pay attention. This is a memory game. This is not always going to be the case. Okay? Pay attention. All the people that are in Wahine Forum, please raise your hand. Okay, your first category, these 3 people are your answers. Okay, next. Impact. Who is on Impact? Raise your hand. Tracy, raise your hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 women are your answers. I'm not playing. PR&D, raise your hand. 2 people right here. 3.
Oh, one more.
3 people total PR&D. Public Affairs, raise your hands. 2 people back here. For you those that can't see, I would say their names, but then that's cheating. So they're back there. My Story, raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 up here, My Story. The rest of My Story is back there. Kids in the Kitchen, raise your hands. 1, 2, 3. 3 right here. Okay, so here's the deal. You have 5 minutes to do this. We're asking the committee members to try to stay in your locations, but you want to play too, so it's going to be confusing. We didn't think this through. We didn't know this was our 5 minutes. Anyway, what you have to do, you have to write a name of one person. Come back, write something personal. The first 3 people back here wins. You only have 5 minutes. Ready, set, go. Jamie, do a crown, Twister.
Where is it at?
Amuse. Okay. Just do Amuse wine bar. That's easy, you know.
You are in Kids in the Kitchen. And, okay.
We have 1 winner. We need 2 more.
Okay, what's your name?
We have 2 winners. We need more. Okay, we're done. It's a minute 52. Please when they introduce those people, can those people please wave your hands so we all know who they're talking about? Okay?
Okay, so from Wahine Forum, it's Emilia, and she loves country music. And then from Impact, it's Flo. This is Flo, and she's an engineer. From Public Affairs, it's Valerie. She's in the back, and she loves blogging. She has a blog called The Saltwater Cure. I like to blog too. My story, Christina.
Right here.
Oh, Christina, and she is doing the Ironman next week. And then in the kitchen, Christian.
I didn't talk to you. I think you did it.
I know. I knew you were already. It's fine. And she has the champion has the cutest baby named Henry. He's like the best behaved little man I've never met.
Yes, okay, if I knocked you down on my way up here, I apologize. I was feeling very motivated today. Lindsay is from Wahine Forum. She's a Virgo. I felt like I was in a bar. I was like, what's your sign? I need something personal. Valerie, Public Affairs. You were very popular this evening, apparently. Her daughter joined Junior League 2. I think that's what I wrote. Together, we did it. I was writing very quickly. Tiana is a Scorpio. I had no idea we were going to end up here together with Kids in the Kitchen. PRND, Jerry, she's an Army wife. And Impact, Florence, you were quite popular. She's an Alpha Gamma Delta. I just told her she was, basically, and she agreed. Bobby Brock is from My Story. She works on the air show for Marine Corps Base Hawaii. I don't know how I know that.
Okay, from Wahine Forum, I'm Leah. She likes country music. Impact, Marie. She has freckles. PRND, Jerry is an Army wife. Public Affairs, Val has 6 kids. My Story, Julie loves Japanese food. And Kids in the Kitchen, Tanya has 2 very cute boys.
Yay! Before our 3 winners leave, we are very proud to present our 3 winners with 3 BC burrito-free burritos. Thank you to Sarah from BC. Thank you. We're going to do the rest of our committee. Wahine Forum will go first. Wahine Forum, you have the floor.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're all excited for Wahine Forum on October 26th. Emily is going to talk to you about our fabulous